Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I say again, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And what is my thought for this particular episode? For this particular episode, I would say that my thought, and I will call this one, is game time, folks. And I'll say it again. It is game time, folks. And what do I mean when I'm talking about that? Well, when I say that it's game time, folks, I myself, and I'm quite sure others have, been taking a look at the chaos and the melee that is going on in the United States of America right about now. Obviously a lot of it has to do with our economy and the economic crisis that we're facing right now. And then you add to it the new Delta strand of the coronavirus. Then you have the homeless epidemic, which is occurring. And then you have a bunch of mess legally, from everything with law enforcement to our legal system to our politicians who seemingly right now can't get right. They just can't seem to get it right. And then we have other political issues going on, with what happened in Afghanistan, a long-standing war in which we spent trillions of dollars. So you have this combination, and where you have the eviction moratoriums that have ended, people's unemployment and stimulus have ended, and businesses are either shutting down or either they can't get employees to work for them anymore. I mean, you have total chaos, and I'll say it right now, I believe right now that we are actually in a depression. I really do. I believe that we are in a depression. And so when I say game time, what I'm talking about, it's like, hey, this right here is the fourth quarter, and this right here is crunch time, or that crucial time in the game when money is on the line, or, it's time to win that championship and the pressure is on. And so because of what I see, when I say it's game time, that means that as individuals or families, whatever, we have to, prepare and really look out for ourselves, because they have intentions or plans to slash Social Security. I believe is maybe as fast as in 15 years, it'll be slashed by something like 20 to, I believe, 28%. So all the money that they're taking out, or that they've already used and reallocated, or misappropriated is what I'll say. A lot of it has been misappropriated into other areas. But, because of this, you can't really, trust, in a sense, the government. Really, to be honest with you, really can't trust it. And you kind of have to, in a way, do some doomsday prep, and make sure that you have your own back, because this system right now is really on shaky ground, and the legs up under it, they're not holding. It's like the United States, this house of cards, it's like it's built on sinking sand. And Jesus did mention in the Bible where he talks about, building your foundation on the rock. And, he was talking to Peter at the time, but that rock is Jesus Christ, and any other house that was not built on the solid rock, basically it's the wind or the storm came and it swept that house away because its foundation was built on sinking sand or shaky ground. And if you look at the United States right now, we are definitely on shaky ground. We have issues that the Fed and that, our politicians, that they can't solve. In California, you have them voting to recall Governor Gavin Newsom. And to be honest with you, looking at the situation that we have here in California, honestly, I could see why. And you have other areas, the state of New York governor with Governor Cuomo having to resign because basically he can't keep his hands to himself, or his sexual innuendos, can't keep things in check. Now I'm not saying that everything is necessarily right, because you got a lot of Me Too that's has gone awry, and not necessarily all accusations or allegations against men are necessarily true. But you got chaos here, and we have hit the point to where it's going to be survival of the fittest. And normally in recessions or depressions, the poor are always poor. The rich, they have so much more money that even if they lose millions or billions of dollars, they have so much that they could still sustain themselves and their lifestyle and still keep on making money in other markets. It's the middle class that's affected. And the middle class right now is being, I'm talking about, wiped out. And it's being wiped out like in a blink of an eye. You have homeless populations, I'm talking about, exploding. And California is one of them, but there's other areas where it's just exploding, out of control. And this is supposed to be the richest nation in the world, and stuff has gone chaotic. Everything from pension funds, the stock market being artificially supported by the Fed, and then the U.S. dollar is being printed, to inflation, and they're trying to hold down interest rates, to zero, which it can't hold. So eventually something is going to have to give. But we're seeing inflation go up literally for goods like every single day. So it's like a word to the wise. It's like ding, 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 answer the bell. It's game time, folks. And you had better learn how to prep, and that means for your survival or for your family survival, or if you have to link up with, any other group of like-minded people, hurry up and make your preparations. You have supply chain, disruptions, you have, food shortages, empty shelves in grocery stores, agriculture, they're not letting the farmers, do their job, and supply, our nation with the adequate amount of food, there's all types of stuff going on, and then the restrictions and restraints, and the regulations with this COVID vaccination, where they're going crazy with that and with the mask. And like I said, I do understand, that I understand that, this COVID thing is real, but to find out that the United States, had their hands in the cookie jar with China, back in the days, and the individuals that did try to report this, social media or the media made them, take those reports down, to basically keep the public blindsided. So you have all this mess going on, and people can't get adequate, jobs or a real living wage where they can support themselves and their families, and also put money away for the future in their retirements. All of this is going on, at one time, and that tensions and crime is going to heat up. So what I say to you, this is game time. So whatever it is that you need to do for your survival, you better start prepping. Whatever it is, if you need, emergency food, and, get whatever, toilet paper, whatever it is that you need, make sure you get it, get you some emergency dry goods. If you don't have a lot of money, get you some canned goods. We are reaching a state in the United States fastly where it is coming down to not so much of luxury, but it's coming down to making do. And those that do have money or reserves, they're basically holding out, and they basically waiting on the sales. So when these bubbles begin to burst and things begin to crash in different markets, those that do have the money and ability to purchase, they're just going to come in and just start bulk buying. And you best believe, even while we are in this depression, you have people right now that are still making money. So if you got some resources, make sure you appropriate your resources, the right way. This is not the time to be squandering, money. Now, granted, hey, if you got it like that, hey, do your thing, but you got to remember, this nation is becoming a bunch of the have and have-nots. And so if you go on flaunting your wealth or what you got, amongst a bunch of people that don't, it's a possibility you may begin, to get your stuff taken. So be sensible. And I'm not saying that, hey, if you got the money, hey, do your thing. That's your money. You work for it, wherever you got it, especially as long as it's honest. If you got it, hey, do your thing. But, consider. And for those of us that do have, maybe, if possible, if it's safe and it's reasonable, consider, being a blessing to someone else. Because there's a lot of people out there that are hurting. And I'm talking about they are desperate. I've seen more homeless women for the first time. I ain't never seen this many in my life. Families, So for those of us, if we can be a blessing to someone else, but obviously use wisdom, and common sense with whom you choose to be a blessing to. But, I don't think that as a nation that we can turn a blind eye to those that are struggling, and hurting. But anyway, make sure you're able to take care of yourself first, your loved ones, and, your friends. And then, hey, we work it, out from there as we are able to do. But it's game time, folks. So it's time to, bone up, get your stuff together. If you gotta, bring down that debt, or, cut certain costs, tighten up your belt strap, and get ready for this wild ride, because I don't think our government, they don't have the answer. They are stumbling, fumbling, and they are struggling, and then there's also other things, behind that with, huge corporations. There's other powers that be that are working behind the scenes. But the best that we can do is to look out, for ourselves and make sure that, we're prepared as best as we can. That's the best thing you can do. Yeah. And, hey, get them prayers up. Faith in God, get you some prayer. Get you some prayer, because in this turbulent times that we're going through, we are definitely going to need it. But it's game time, folks. Game time. So, money time, get on it. But that's all I have for this episode on my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. So please subscribe to Snacks Thoughts and share it. Push it out. Get it out. I also have a YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTuber, EricBroadusYouTube.com. And so if you go to my YouTube channel, please smash that bell to become a subscriber. Leave a comment, smash that like button, push the video forward, share the channel, leave a comment. If you don't like the video and you still want to comment, hit the unlike button, leave a comment. Everybody has an opinion and has a right to be heard, freedom of speech. But share Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. And I want to say thank you to all those that have supported me on Snacks Thoughts and also on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. And please continue to share. And those of you that are new or maybe hearing me for the first time or watching my YouTube channel, come on and join on in. All right, guys? And I will see you soon in the next one. Peace out.